Welcome to the Zoning Board of Appeals. Please silence all cell phones and note that this meeting is being taped by FCTV. If there's any private party recording this hearing, if so, please step up to the podium and request permission. The following, I'll introduce the board. My members are the late guy, Mark Finneran. To his left is Scott Peterson. To my right is Frank Duffy, the clerk. My name's Suzanne Murphy, the chair. To my left is James Morse, vice chair, Tony Bertucci, and we have Ashley DeMello, office assistant. The Zoning Board of Appeals is charged with applying the state zoning statutes as well as the town zoning bylaws and reviewing and voting on applications. All decisions are made through the public hearing process. Our goal is to hear testimony from the applicants and the public and to allow a full and fair discussion of the project prior to closing the hearing process and reaching a decision. Number one, to begin each hearing, the clerk will read the public announcement for the hearing and read pertinent information from the file. Number two, the applicant or the applicant's representative will then have 15 minutes to make a presentation, but time may be extended by vote of the board. Three, the board will then question the applicant. Four, the public will be invited to comment. Comments will be limited to 2 minutes and be strictly related to the proposal. All members of the public wishing to speak should wait to be recognized by the chair and should come to the podium. State your name and address for the record, speak into the mic, and it will not amplify your voice, and record audio for the FCTV viewers. And then we have a time right before we start where if anyone wants to make a public comment, you're welcome to come up to the podium, but nothing that's on our agenda. Anybody have a comment? So then we can begin. Tonight we have Habitat for Humanity, 03125, 805 Gifford Street. And who's coming up? Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Warren Brody. I'm the attorney for Habitat for Humanity of Cape Cod, Inc. With me this evening are Robert Reedy, who is the engineer for the project, and Kurt Raber, who is the architect for the project. So at our last hearing, there were several issues that were left open or needing answers or at least responses. And the most difficult one, I think, is the septic system for the project. The board, I think, will be happy to learn that we have decided to stop fighting the tide. And we will provide a Board of Health approved IA system. And as we demonstrated, I think in the last hearing, the system will fit in what is labeled as Lot 2 on the site plan. We've already determined that is the case. It may need maybe a little bit of tweaking, and it may need a variance from the Board of Health with respect to the distance between the system and the lot line. It may need to be less than the 10 feet that would otherwise be required. But I'll let Mr. Reedy address those issues, if you don't mind. Another change, and one that I think Mr. Finneran would like to hear, is that we're going to abandon the access road. That is going to be deleted from the design. So that will actually provide some funding that will be needed to do the IA system. So those two things will work together. There were some other issues. Let me just go over them briefly. The issue of a mailbox. The Falmouth Postmaster recommends that we use a cluster box unit for all of the homes. We will certainly abide by that advice. As to a bus stop, that issue had been raised. And by the way, these are notes that are coming to me from Noreen Brown. Noreen, Habitat's Director of Land Acquisition and Permitting, has COVID and could not be here tonight, and I guess there's no way to Zoom her in under current practice, but she is available by telephone if necessary. But she has provided me with these answers to the various issues. With respect to the bus stop, Aidan Malloy of the town of Falmouth indicates that the bus stop will be near the entrance to the Restore. The high school age kids will be considered walkers due to the proximity to the high school, close enough to walk. With respect to trash collection, question had been raised. Our families will be encouraged to use the town waste management facility. That's our plan at the moment. There was a question as to the local preference for this project, and indeed, the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities has approved the project for local preference, which will apply to 2 of the units, which is 70% rounded down. There was a question about the washer and dryer hookup in the basement, which was not shown on the first set of floor plans. Those have now been revised to show the washer and dryer hookup. So that is not an issue, I don't think. There was a suggestion that adding a roof over the side door of the houses would provide some relief from weather conditions. Our director of construction hates the idea and says he doesn't want to do it. Thinks it would look ugly. Solar panels. There was a question because the solar panels are not shown on the architectural drawings. That's because typically we don't show them on the architectural drawings. That doesn't mean we aren't committed to doing solar panels. We are. The access road, that has been removed. And again, we will be moving forward with a shared IA system, and we will update our pro forma to reflect those additional costs and to demonstrate the financial feasibility of the project. It may, in fact, require more money. In fact, it will require more money. CPC funds may be available. We're not sure. At the moment, there is no person at CPC to ask about it. For some reason, there's a vacancy there. So we will follow up with CPC to see if the additional funds might be available for that. And one final issue on Eversource. We've been working with Mr. Burke's company, and his attorney has been working with the folks at Eversource, and it has now gone from the right-of-way department to the operational department. Nothing like a good bureaucracy. And it looks like it will be resolved. Mr. Burke maybe can address some of the issues that he's been discussing with them, but basically they may want a barrier within their easement area that would prevent vehicles from going where they shouldn't go. And that hopefully will suffice. And with respect to our relationship with Eversource, our original application for a license involved pretty much the access road, which would run through their easement. That's now being abandoned, or not, that's the wrong word, we're eliminated. So our license with Eversource, our application will be limited to providing electric and water service, which are the water service is shown on the site plan running down the left side of the lot and towards the houses to be built. So we do need Eversource's approval to do that through their easement, but we don't anticipate a problem there. It's going to be underground. Now, I think that has addressed the issues that were raised before. Certainly invite any questions that you have.
Mark, you want to start off?
Sure. Yeah, I as I mentioned in the first meeting, I think that access road was just a complete waste. I'm glad we agree, and you can apply the money to it, my friend Tony's systems. One for Tony. And I think that works out well. I have my own opinions on us getting involved in that, but that's neither here nor there. So there doesn't really leave that much. On the awnings, though, I did look in the Lever catalog, for instance, and I mean, you can buy aluminum bolt-on awnings very cheaply, a few $100s. And I don't know if you, especially that's open area. I mean, if it's pouring rain around here, it can rain very hard. And standing in front of the door, trying to get your key out and get it in the door without a little roof over your head, can, yeah, whatever. It can get you soaked, wet. I happen to agree with the chair's suggestion that that would be nice, at least on one entry door, and like I said, I mean, I looked up when it was $185. And the,
He said it was the look.
well, there's different looks, there's different shapes, there's different sizes. You can get them through Harvey's, they're gonna be a little bit more. Nothing's cheaper than the Levor catalog. It's a great catalog, everybody should know about it, L-E-V-O-R. But anyway, that's fine. I think you should consider it. And Eversource's thing with a barrier. They certainly don't have a barrier around anywhere near the majority of their rights of way. As a matter of fact, I'd say that the absolute minority of their rights of way have a barrier, so I think that's a waste of money that could be put towards something else, especially when we're talking about dealing with affordable housing. But that's Eversource. I mean, they're tough to deal with. They think they're beyond the law, as far as I'm concerned, just short of government. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I don't think anybody wants to hear any more anyhow.
Scott, please rescue us.
No, congratulations, and thank you for going back after all the open items. You ticked all the boxes. I'm certain the town folks appreciate the IA systems with the expenditures that we have going forward. So very appreciative of all of your due diligence and your team's due diligence. So thank you and all the best, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Frank, any questions?
My sentiments are the same as Scott's. I appreciate your effort to address all our concerns. I think you've done a good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just have a couple.
Sure.
So the people are gonna have to go to the dump for their trash?
That's what Noreen has indicated in her note to me. Trash collection, the families will be encouraged to use the town waste management facility.
Does the Restore have a dumpster out back? Wouldn't they just sneak over there and, I mean,
I know I would.
it's like, no, I would too.
Habitat is the lessee there. It's their dumpster, or is it yours?
No, it is the dumpster.
It's Habitat's dumpster.
That's kind of the game plan, okay.
Yeah.
So long as they are the lessee
Sneaking over
there, I
and going
suppose that
Sneaking
would be a
over.
reasonable
The dark of the
request.
night, I got it. And then I was the one that asked about the bus stop thing too. Is
Yeah.
that bus stop the shed that I see on the plan? Yeah, that,
Oh,
They said it was gonna be by the entrance. It'll be
It's further up.
oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I don't know if it's on here.
I don't.
There's one that says shed, but it's over towards the DIA system.
there are sheds on each lot.
Right.
For the
No,
use of the
there's one
residents.
shed that's after Lot 2 going towards the road.
If you're looking at this shed right
Yeah,
right
that's the one I
here,
was thinking.
it's actually an existing shed.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually over in this area right here, and so we're just gonna move it onto
We
the
just move it,
restore
okay.
line as part of the project.
Will you show me where the bus stop shed is?
Well, there's another shed that's not shown on the plan that's actually right here. We're actually gonna add that in for the Eversource one, but there's a shed right there. I think that's what they're talking about. Does that sound right, Bob? Another shed, I think.
The bus stop,
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like the location, it's right at the entrance there.
it would be a good spot for it.
The thing I was thinking of, if you could just have like a pull-off area even for like 2 cars. It's a commercial road, so I wouldn't want my, first grader walking down the street. And most of the moms and dads have to have a car anyway when the kids get off the bus. So I personally was thinking if you just did it as you're entering in, like on the right, just have a pull, it would cost you nothing but maybe a gravel. And just pull a pull-off area maybe, just so that the moms and dads could park there while they're waiting. And then you wouldn't probably even need to move a shed because they'd be in a nice dry car,
I believe there is room on the right side. of the
Yeah,
property.
there isn't according to the plan, but
Yeah, you're looking
maybe
at
you could
it.
take a look at that.
Yeah.
And just for the safety of the kids, that's
Sure.
all. I mean, the high school kids are just gonna walk in and have no problem, but,
Yeah.
well, when it's the little kids,
Yeah,
it's a commercial road.
sure.
That's all I had. Jim?
Thank you for the IA system. That was a big concern that's no longer an issue. Thank you for dealing with the referral or concern of the fire department. Just for the record, the bus stop will be out right near Gifford Street, or is it going to be closer towards the Habitat building?
They said at the entrance.
Yeah, see, I don't think the bus will come in.
That's, I'd like
They
to.
won't come in.
Yeah, it won't come in.
They won't go off the road for 4.
So it's going to be at the entrance at Gifford Street.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would, then I
Make the
would
most
definitely
sense.
want to reiterate, and I share the chairwoman's concern with kids, because it's not going to be an issue in the morning, but at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if
Yeah,
the restore's
3 o'clock.
open, there's traffic coming in and out, so I think that there should be some type of parking there just for younger people who are getting picked up. Other than that, thank you, you've checked off all the boxes
Yeah.
and made this one very, very smooth and easy.
Tony?
I want to tell you how grateful I am for doing a wonderful job here and for adding the IA system in and being a good community, part of the community, because we have a terrible nitrogen load problem here. So thank you for doing that. Also, one of the other things that concerns me, not about this project, but about many of these types of projects that come in, is architectural design, and thank you very much for putting together a wonderful design with great proportions. And I want to ask, because I have to ask this question, when we approve things, we approve them subject, well, not subject, according to plans. And I noticed that you're putting, these plans have pilasters on each side of the door, they've got headers over the door, they've got a window head trim. These are unusual for 40B? This is what we're going to expect to see. This is a beautiful design for a small house. This is what's going to end up being there? Oh,
Would you like to?
so, one of the things that
Man, right
always,
here.
one of the things that always concerns me is I always worry about 40Bs and the affordable homes, is that we are not providing these folks, our folks, with pride of place.
Right.
Your design creates pride of place, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm Kurt Raber from Catalyst Architects, and we've now designed over 40 of these Habitat homes. Many of them are very the same, and my firm also volunteers on job sites, so we've helped build them. They're exactly like you see them, and I would say that it's not affordable with a big A, it's affordable with a little a, and maybe, or even called attainable housing. I mean, these are really nice houses.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you're using a cement fiber clapboard, and are you really going to use white cedar shingles?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, pride of place. I really appreciate that very much, thank you. And I think the community will appreciate that, too.
And I'll add that I know the director of construction and the personnel on site tolerate no errors. These houses are well-built.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what I
I
have.
found an error for you. You got no downspouts on these gutters in your drawing, any of them. That's all.
We can have those.
You kind of have to.
There's typically on-site leaching
No,
drainage.
in the drawing, they have gutters on the house, but there's no downspouts to carry the water down to the ground.
They'll be there.
Gravity.
That's how they save that money for the small
Yeah.
A.
That's right.
This is a great project. Anybody else have any questions up here?
I'd motion to close.
Public comment?
Public first,
All
yeah.
public, yeah, that's right.
Anybody from the public want to comment on this? Come on up. We just need your name and address, please.
Well, actually, I'm related to him. Christina Brody, 2 Salt Hay Road. I want to encourage you, if you haven't been to Willett Way, to drive by there. That's our last series of 10 homes here in Falmouth, right near the Wacoit Church. It is in my backyard, and it is beautiful.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else from the public? Come on up, Richard.
Good evening, Richard Johnson, Amvets Avenue. I was just curious how the gate across the Restore driveway will be dealt with now that there are residents there who need 24/7 access.
It's a string.
It's a rope. Everybody gets a pair of scissors.
For the record, I'm Bob Burke, the property owner. It's actually not a gate, it's just a rope that goes across there when the store closes, but that can easily be taken down, eliminated, and won't be needed once there's residential units in the rear.
Okay, great, thanks. Anybody else from the public? We're all set? Anybody else up here?
May I just inquire through you, Madam Chairman, any opposition that came in since the last hearing, written?
Opposition to what?
To this.
If there was any written opposition that came in the last, since their last hearing,
There hasn't been any, I don't think, right?
No.
I didn't see any.
want to get that on the record.
Yeah. No, there's been no opposition at all, even before the other hearing.
All right. I'll motion to close now.
Second.
We have a motion to close in a second. Everybody all set? Are you all set, sir?
Yes, I am, unless you have further
You
questions.
guys are all, the whole crew, okay? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of closing?
Aye.
Opposed? None.
Motion to approve with conditions?
I'll second.
Can we modify to direct the zoning administrator to draft an affirmative, a positive decision to approve the project as applied for with the requested waivers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Procedure of 40Bs.
I'll make that as a friendly amendment to your motion then. I'll be happy to second your motion.
Thank you.
Are we going to do findings?
That's part of
We'll just do Noreen.
Part of the,
Okay.
Noreen would draft, Madam Chairman, like we
Okay, so
normally
we'll
do. We
continue
could
to
get a-
next?
Yeah, we could.
And do it like last week?
Yeah, and if,
Okay.
I don't know if we want to invite the applicant if they're concerned about anything. I mean, I think our decisions are pretty fair and thorough, but if they have any specific language they'd like to see, they could certainly submit it to Noreen, the board to consider.
Well, if it's closed, I don't know if you can do that.
That's true.
Mr. Chats.
Yeah. I don't think there's.
Is there anybody here who's not going to be voting for an approval at this
No,
point? So it's, I think
I
that,
think
yeah,
we're fine.
we can, I think we.
Is everybody all set with that motion?
Yes.
So we have a motion and a second. Oh,
Discussion?
discussion. So it's for Noreen to draft, not an approval, correct? That's the motion.
To draft an,
An approval.
yes, draft an approval for the board. But
Decision.
we have not, yeah, we've not voted to approve it. It will be voted, the approval will occur at the next meeting once.
And does everyone understand the process by which that is done and how we read through it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Done it before.
At that meeting?
yeah.
And
You
we
mean-
approve each item?
Do you mean the applicant?
The applicant, I'm talking about, does the applicant understand how we do that?
What we sometimes do with 40Bs is have the zoning administrator draw up the draft approval, and we'll just go through it. And you don't even have to be in the room if you don't choose to. You can come if you want. And it shouldn't take us long at all.
Great.
And that's the game plan.
Ashley has a question. You have a question?
Go ahead, Ash.
Just when you make your motion, you may want to include the date of this, which would be August 21st, is what you
August
would be
21,
looking.
okay. All right, so the motion now includes August 21, okay?
Sure.
All right, all those in favor of the motion for Noreen to draft a draft
Approval.
approval on August 21, yes, on August 21. Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none.
Thank you.
Great, thanks, guys.
Good luck.
What a great project, we appreciate it.
Thank
We
you,
really
Madam Chair,
appreciate
members of the
IA
board.
too.
We
Thank
we have a great relationship with Falmouth, and we'd
Yeah.
like to keep it going.
Yeah, we appreciate it too.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, minutes. We only have one. We're not going to do them? Reorg,
Been a year.
has it really?
Time flies, doesn't it?
And you're having fun.
Do we want to wait and have Nick, or do you want to do it tonight?
Absolutely. Why would we,
We'll wait and
why
have
would
Nick?
we not include him?
Yeah, I think we
He
should.
So
is-
we'll wait until the next meeting on that, okay? Board discussion.
Can we leave?
Let's discuss how happy Tony is tonight.
Let's discuss how, I think we all are tonight.
We all are, really. But he's the most.
I am very happy with this.
Okay, that's our discussion, right? Board updates. Not much. Future agenda items. Site visit, Monday night. 5:30. We had an email today with directions on where to park, so, okay? Let's not forget. And I think, anybody else have anything else?
No.
Our next meeting is on July 31 at 6 PM. And Mark, it's your turn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in motion in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, none.